You decided to recreate a photo from when you were your first day of kindergarten.
Yes.
You were posing. I was your photographer.
Right.
And as we were taking the photo, our daughter was in the car filming the behind the scenes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And she showed us the behind the scenes, which was pretty funny. But then I also said, is that what I look like from behind?
You did say that. And you were grossed out.
I was grossed out.
You said, that's what I look like from the back?
I've never seen the back of me before.
How have you never seen the back of you? You've never stood in like a three-way mirror like those when you're trying clothes on?
Yeah, but that's different.
Why?
That's different. Because you're trying on clothes, so you're posing and you're looking at stuff. If you're just naturally standing and somebody takes a video of you just naturally being you standing from the back, I didn't like it.
Well, I know. You were very vocal about not liking it. I need to go look at the video because I don't remember.
I didn't like it. I didn't like the way that my clothes were looking. I didn't like the way there was some... No, I didn't like it.
Okay.
And so I said, is that what I look like from behind?
I see. I'm looking at it now. What are you angry about?
All of it.
All of it? It's just you from behind.
I know, I did. I don't like it.
Okay, well.
So, spurred me into action.
What does that mean?
Work on the back part of me.
What is that? You're going to work on the back part? The part I never see. I'm going to work on that part. And what exactly are you going to do for the back of you?
I don't know yet. But I'm going to work on the back part of me.
Okay. Well, good luck on the back of you. I'm excited for you.
Thank you. It's going to be good.
Yeah.
And then you're going to take a picture of me from the back side, and I'm going to go, hey, that looks pretty good.
Okay. All right. Well, do you want to start the show?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Here we go. Hey.
Oh, hi.
And we're back. Hi.
It's a Monday.
That's a true statement. Yeah.
I feel like you wait all week to get to the weekend.
Yeah.
And then the weekend is just over in the blink of an eye.
Right.
And suddenly you're back to a Monday.
That's exactly what has happened.
And that's jazz, baby.
And that's showbiz. And that's Hollywood. And that's radio.
That's just life.
I mean, yeah, it really is.
It's just life.
You spend 5 days at your job, and then you get a couple of days to recover from the 5.
Right.
And then they're like, hey, welcome back. Ready for 5 more?
No.
Yesterday you said 2 days is not enough.
I know.
It was
not.
that was a direct quote.
That is a direct quote.
2 days is not enough.
I was clocking in at 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
I don't want to go back to work.
I know.
I like being my own free time. I like having that. Do I want to take a nap right now? Or do I want to read a book? Or do I want to go to the store? Or do I want to cook some bread? I like making those decisions.
Okay.
Can't make those decisions when you're at work all day, can you?
I mean, you can. Doesn't mean you can follow through on any of it, but you can make those decisions while you're doing a desk thing or making a show thing or whatever it is. A little slow this morning.
I know.
All right.
It's early.
Okay.
Here we are. We're back.
Wait.
Happy to be here.
That's exactly right. That's true. That is true. Happy to be here.
Happy to be here.
Yeah. Good morning.
Sometimes you can learn things from the internet. Like, for example, I learned today, just this morning, mere minutes ago, that there's a town in Michigan called Zilwaukee.
Zilwaukee?
Yeah.
In where?
Michigan.
In Michigan.
The founders chose the name in 1848 to try to confuse people who were planning to move to Milwaukee.
Uh-huh.
So they'd accidentally move to Zilwaukee instead.
Well, they don't even sound the same. I mean, I guess they do. Zil and Mill. But Z.
Well, the idea was to confuse immigrants. So it's like not English-speaking people. so that they would get confused.
See. So they'd go, no, we're going to Zilwaukee.
Exactly.
I see. All right.
Exactly.
And did it work?
I don't know.
No, because you know why? I've heard of Milwaukee, and this is the first time I've heard of Zilwaukee.
Well, that's because probably it didn't work because nobody moved there.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what you're saying.
That's exactly what I said. Did it work? No.
No.
Because I've heard of Milwaukee and not Zilwaukee.
Okay. And of course, there's a lot of people that are like, that's not true. That's just local legend. Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't.
How will we ever know? We won't.
We won't because there's not any concrete, written, definitive proof. Indeed. Zilwaukee. How big is Zilwaukee?
Oh.
Compared to Milwaukee?
I don't know. How do I spell it? The same way?
Same way.
I thought that this had something to do with Zillow.
No, it has nothing to do with Zillow. Why would you think that?
How do you spell it?
Zilwaukee.
There it is.
I wonder, okay, you look up that.
Oh, it's not big.
Really?
No. The population is 1,493.
So, no, you're right. It did not work.
No, it didn't work at all. It did not work at all. It's a 2.34 square mile city. It's very small.
Where are you from? Zilwaukee?
Oh.
Do you mean Milwaukee? Nope.
Yeah.
It's about 400 miles away.
Yeah, it's not even close. It's not even like they were just across like a street and they were like, nah, you are now a resident of Zilwaukee. Like, they're not even close remotely.
No. And Milwaukee is in Wisconsin. It's an entire different state.
Right. But that's what you said. Michigan wanted people to move to Michigan. So they're like, let's trick them.
Didn't work.
The town never got off the ground.
No.
Still to this day. Let's talk about some good news to get you going. There was in Idaho Falls over the weekend a duck race.
Yeah.
Rubber ducks.
Yes.
Went down the river. Close to 30,000. I was doing a little bit of research. It was a little over 27,000 according to their website this morning that were launched out of a dumpster into the water and over the edge. And all that money goes to the Rotary, the Idaho Falls Rotary Club. And that is an organization that works on like city beautification and all that kind of stuff. And now they actually have the website duckrace.com. So I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that they've been doing it for a little while.
Yeah, we looked. It was like 34 years.
Yeah,
I looked at
like
the
it's
event.
been going on for a long time.
Yeah, it's the
30.
Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say duckrace.com. Like they do this for people all over the world. They do duck races. And help them organize it and help them sell ducks. And they have the ducks with the cool sunglasses and like all that stuff.
Right.
So anyway, I found that out because in Good News today, there's a story about the Chicago River that was taken over for the annual Duck Derby, they call it. And they raise funds for Special Olympics Illinois. So theirs happened this weekend as well. And they had over 82,000 rubber ducks plunge into the river off of Columbus Street Bridge. And each duck was a $10 donation to adopt.
Oh.
And 82,000 rubber ducks floated down the river, which was pretty amazing. And the finish line, the duck that crossed the finish line first, the person who had adopted that one won a Chevy Trailblazer.
Oh.
They also gave away $2,500 in cash. They gave away Chicago Cubs tickets. They had some good prizes. And they raised about $600,000 for Special Olympics Illinois, which is pretty amazing.
That's pretty incredible.
Yeah, right? And then they collect all the ducks and they save them for the next race, and tens of thousands of rubber ducks go back into the water next year, and they'll do it again.
They'll do it again.
Same here, right? Yeah. So I did some quick math, and I believe with 27,000 ducks, at roughly $5 a duck, that works out to Oh, where'd my calculator go? It disappeared. It was a little over $100,000 or so, which
incredible.
I thought was pretty cool. Yeah, so it was 27. That's what I said, 27,000. Yeah, so 27. Yeah, $137,000.
Nice.
Or so, ish. I don't have an official number from him, but that's not bad. Going to help out Seattle Falls Rotary, so that's cool.
I like it.
Yeah.
Good job, everybody.
Anyway, some
and
good
congrats
news
to the winner.
Yeah, all those people winning cars and ATVs and foods.
Not me. I didn't win.
Concert tickets, all kinds. I didn't win either, but I also didn't adopt a duck this year.
No.
So you can't win if you don't play.
That's true. That's fair.
Anyway, duck races, good news.
There's a debate going on social media about one of the worst songs ever. What is the worst song ever is the debate. What I think is funny is that I have a list of the top 10 worst songs ever. And we play here on Classy.
Oh, stop.
Most of them.
Is that right?
Yes.
So this is just random people?
Just random people that are having a fit about the worst song ever. And the fact that there's a top 10 list means that there's, more and more people that are like, yep, I agree with you. That's the worst song. And then somebody's tallied the results.
For sure. So go ahead.
Number 10 is the...
Oh, you want to do the whole list?
No, I'm not going to do the whole list.
Okay.
Number 10 is the whole discography from U2.
Everything from U2.
Everything from U2.
Okay. So if it's from U2, meh.
Moves Like Jagger is number 5.
Okay.
By Maroon 5.
Yeah.
All About That Bass.
Meghan Trainor.
Happy by Pharrell.
Okay. Is number 3.
Blurred Lines from Robin Thicke.
Okay.
And Hey Soul Sister by Train.
Really? Yeah. That's very surprising. And this is just random people on the internet.
Yeah. Just randos.
Who decided to sit behind a keyboard and complain about the songs.
Right. And here's I think sometimes people get worn out by songs.
Okay. Yeah.
They get tired of it because they hear it so often. And so then they think it's the worst song ever because it's overplayed or they hear it too much. But I think you have to go back to I don't know. When you first heard it, was it the worst song you ever heard when you first heard it? Probably not. It's just been overplayed too much.
I was going to see if it would tell me. It does. So, Hey Soul Sister from Train is their most popular song.
Okay.
On streaming. Drops of Jupiter is their second most popular song. And the difference between the two is staggering.
What do you mean? Like the downloads?
Hey Soul Sister. This is Spotify streaming.
Okay.
So, Hey Soul Sister. Well, let me start with Drops of Jupiter. Drops of Jupiter has been streamed 1,101,000,000 times. 1,101,000,000.
Okay.
Hey Soul Sister, 1,902,000,000. It's a difference of 801 plus million streams for Hey Soul Sister. So for it to be the worst song, people sure do listen to it a lot. What was number 2? Blurred Lines?
Yeah. I would beg, I'm going to throw my 2 cents. I'm going to throw my dog in this fight and say that the worst song ever is Sandstorm. And we've talked about this before.
I've heard you don't like that. Blurred Lines has 980 million streams. It's
really?
It's not over the billion, but it has 980 million. What was number 3?
Happy.
From Pharrell Williams.
And that song is huge. But again, it's probably more than anything the fact that people have just gotten sick of it.
1,623,000,000. These are current numbers. This is like people love this stuff. So you say it's the worst, but people love to listen to the worst then. Make that make sense. If it's so bad, people wouldn't be listening to it.
I get you.
You know what I'm saying?
I get you.
What was number 10?
Everything from U2.
Oh, just U2 in general. Okay, so U2 as an artist, like, again, their biggest song, With or Without You, 1,266,000,000.
That's an awful lot of people who like that.
That's their biggest song on Spotify. Anyway, my point is, on-demand listening completely is the opposite of what this list says. Worst songs, most consumed songs, more like.
Yeah, more like. And we play them all. The duck race in Idaho Falls.
Yeah, we did.
What I found very interesting as we were sitting there watching, we saw a man who had kind of the long buoy thing that was going to capture the ducks. And he was sitting on a concrete pillar in the middle of the river.
Right
and
next to the falls, yeah.
How did he get over there? We found out from some other people watching that he was boated over there.
That's right.
On a barge. There was like a little barge.
Boat.
It was a boat, but there was like a little barge on the back of it. I don't know.
A deck. There's a deck on the back. Somebody
said something about a barge. There was the word barge was mentioned.
All right. Okay.
Which is so close to the falls.
Oh, yeah. No, he backed right up to the edge. Literally couldn't have been closer without going over.
And then we watched as the jet skis, the police jet skis and the police boats got dangerously close to the edge.
Mm-hmm.
I thought for sure we were going to see a different kind of show that day. And I know they know what they're doing, but I just feel like maybe you were just tempting fate a little too much.
Maybe.
I don't know. I think they were like, "Oh, look how dangerous I am."
That's it? They were like, "Danger's my middle name. Look at me go."
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
All these people watching, I'll show them how dangerous I am. I didn't like it.
It was a little bit spooky.
I was like, "Oh," and then I'd look away. I'd look back. That jet ski's close to the falls again. Get away from the falls.
Yeah. That was a pretty good thing to watch. That was fun. We were talking about the fact that they had on full wetsuits.
Yeah.
And cowboy hats. It's a good combo. I've got on my wetsuit, full neoprene with booties and everything.
What am I missing?
Cowboy hat.
What is this outfit missing?
I've got neoprene. I've got PFD, life jacket buckled. Yes, cowboy hat. That's right. I remember now.
Black neoprene, too.
Right.
Hot.
Yeah. Well, and they had been out there because they had like jet boat races and all kinds of stuff going on. And so they'd been out there like all day.
I know.
All day.
I know. And you can't just jump in the river to cool off a bit. You got to be on patrol. You got to stay alert. Look alive.
Especially that close to the falls.
I know.
I did like the guy that they put on the pillar. I wonder if that was like a newbie job. We're going to drop you off on the pillar. We'll check in on you in a minute. You hold that rope. Because he kind of was just stuck there.
Yeah, he kind of was. We never saw how he got off of that pillar.
But probably the same way he got on.
I'm sure it was, but I wanted to watch.
The boat backed up, and you're right. We didn't stick around for the
we should have waited
removal of the deputy.
Man, that is interesting, though. How does he get that job?
Maybe that's how you earn your cowboy hat.
Oh.
You gotta run the pillar. And then they're like, congratulations. You get your hat now.
You're official.
That's right.
Cowboy hat wearer. Not all of them were wearing cowboy hats.
No, just a couple. But it certainly is a statement when you're out on the water.
Maybe that is their inside thing. Like, yeah, I wear my cowboy hat because, hey, I've sat on that concrete pillar.
That's right. I had to earn it. I ran the rope. Now I get to wear the hat. The hat changes every year. There's 2 hats. If you're driving the boat or if you're driving the lead jet ski, those are the 2 that get hats. We're making all this up.
Okay. I was like, really? Were they wearing different hats?
No, those were the only 2 guys wearing hats. The guy driving the boat and the one dude on the jet ski. So what I'm saying is, if you're anybody else, you don't get the hat. The hat is a chain of command thing. So you next year you might be eligible to be one of the hat guys.
what if my normal everyday attire is cowboy hats?
Oh.
And I'm like, oh, you guys are wearing cowboy hats? Like, I wear that all the time. I didn't know we were wearing cowboy hats
nope,
today.
not on the job.
Yeah, and they say, no, you cannot.
You don't have the authority.
Only me and the other lead driver.
That's right. Me and Bill. We get to wear the hats. Nobody else. Anyway.
It was fun to watch.
Yeah. It was a different kind of experience, for sure.
What did I call it? The Great Migration.
That is exactly what you called it. And you weren't even talking about the ducks.
No, I wasn't. As soon as the ducks were emptied, you saw all the people just move down the river with the ducks.
They all flew south.
Also, what I noticed is as soon as the ducks were like closer to the riverbank,
yeah,
the amount of people that reached in and took a duck.
Oh, yeah, well, and right on the ducks, right on the bottom, and there were a lot of people yelling like, "Don't take the duck!" But there on the bottom it says, "Please do not take or do not remove." Like it didn't matter. Leave the ducks. I know there were a few people that were like, "I'm getting this duck. I bought it." No,
it's not.
You rented it. You rented a duck for a race. Anyway, don't take the ducks.
Congratulations. And job well done to all of those people involved. Thanks, Rotary. This is a very Seinfeld moment, I'm going to say, just in a minute. I'm going to say, what's the deal with people shopping while listening to an audiobook very loudly? No headphones.
Yeah, walking around. I saw this a couple of different times over the weekend.
Yeah.
Walking around with their speaker on their phone. There's no way they're even listening to it.
No.
It's like a comfort blanket
but their
or something.
Speaker is loud, so loud that you look over and you're like, who is that? That's loud.
Right.
And then you're like, oh, maybe they're on the phone. No, they're not on the phone.
Yeah,
they're listening to an audiobook.
Or like a true crime podcast or whatever it is, but loud.
Loudly.
And walking around, just their phone dangling in their hand. And I'm like, what are you
The one I saw yesterday was she had it in her cart.
Yeah.
Just in the top of her cart. And I happened to look over. I was like, what is that noise? And she's just happily like strolling along with her loud
get
phone.
some earbuds.
I know.
You know?
There's no way she's listening
or
comprehending what's being said.
No way.
I don't get it.
The one that I saw that had the phone swinging in her hand was an interesting choice too, because like I know as that thing's moving, it's like the sound is like coming and going, fading in and out.
Yeah,
as you're walking, and I'm like, you don't even know it's playing. Maybe I'm like
maybe it's
the
just
lady
the comfort.
with it in her cart for sure knew it was playing, but when it was in her hand, maybe she just didn't realize because.
That's happened to me before.
Yeah, like maybe it was just playing music or something.
That's me.
Yeah. And maybe that's the case. I'll give a benefit of the doubt a little bit to something like that. But in your cart, propped up, playing, that's intentional.
Oh, for sure.
And strange.
For sure.
I don't want to hear your book.
Nobody wants to hear your book.
Or your podcast or whatever.
I also don't want to hear your conversation, even if you're speaking on speakerphone.
Right.
Nobody wants to
I'm
hear.
not a big fan of that. A lot of people like to do that FaceTime thing. And is this the one you're looking for? Is this it? And maybe that's a convenience thing because somebody can't get out of the house or whatever. But do you have to do it?
Is this it?
Yeah. Are this the right tortillas? Like, it's tortillas. Pick one.
It's not usually tortillas.
Is this the right kind of green beans? Yeah. Fancy cut. Let's go.
I kind of miss the simple days where you just sent somebody to the store and just hoped they came back with what you asked you to get.
Right? Is this the right kind of rice?
Or if your mom sent you to the store and you were like, ooh, there's so many rice options. Which one did she say?
Basmati.
Did she say Jasmine?
Yeah.
Uncle Ben's?
Maybe it wasn't rice. Maybe it was pinto beans. No, I'm all messed up.
It wasn't rice at all. It was ice.
Right.
She just wanted cubed ice.
Right. A bag of ice, not a bag of rice. That's my fault.
I kind of miss those days
where
you just had to guess.
I don't know. I'll go to the store and I'll just send a text. Hey, I'm at the store. Anybody need anything?
Yeah.
You do that. That seems to work out better. Like, I'm here for something I need to get. What else does anybody else need while I'm here?
Yeah, I like that. That's nice.
And then you go, I need 2 avocados and liquid and what's it called? Soap. Mop liquid.
I've never asked for mop liquid.
You should.
Oh, yeah, I need some mop liquid.
What's it called? What do you call it?
It seems like maybe.
What do you call it? When you go to fill up the mop bucket with water and mop liquid.
I don't call it anything. Now
liquid.
I'm going to call it mop liquid from now on. I don't know what it's called.
Floor soap?
Is this the right mop liquid?
Right.
Floor soap. What's it called?
I don't know.
I don't either.
Let's just not look it up. Let's pretend it's the old times so we just don't get to know the information. Floor soap, mop liquid, mop detergent, floor detergent, floor.
I think it's just floor cleaner.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, it can't be that. That's what the mop is, a floor cleaner.
I like mop liquid. And listen, I'm not going to tell you, there's not really a name for it.
Yeah.
I Googled mop liquid, and it brought up all the
what you were
different
looking
brands
for.
of
It's mop
liquid.
liquid. That's what it's called.
You posted a video over the weekend on your TikTok about hometown controversies.
That's right. A lot of people have a lot to say about a lot of things all over the place, and I wanted to hear, I know what's going on here, so I wanted to hear a little bit more about what's going on in other places.
Right. And we learned some things. We learned about some controversies in Pocatello.
People are upset about the mall being torn down.
Yeah, that's right. In Idaho Falls, people are upset about the water tower.
And downtown parking.
And
Those
downtown
two things are very high on the list of things people want to talk about.
There was also somebody chimed in from Nampa who said they're upset with their new water tower as well.
They had a water tower that was taken down, and they got a water tank instead. So instead of having a
cute little tower.
I guess.
It was cute.
They now have a water tank. Which, again, water tanks are a big deal in Pocatello. The water tanks are all over. That's how they handle water. They don't have a water tower. So there's that. I learned about in Cary, Idaho.
Oh, yeah.
They are telling people they can't build anything because the city's septic is full. That's a problem.
That's a huge problem.
That's a big one.
Did any other cities chime in?
I had some people in different parts of the country that had said some stuff, but a lot of people were relating to, I specifically was talking about the water tower thing because I was downtown and I posted the video. And so I saw people commenting on that a lot, but I also saw people that were upset that their algorithm was now showing things from their hometown. So, I'm a little bit sorry about that, but also not sorry because that's my job.
But you can't control that either.
No.
You can control how people's
That's right.
algorithms work.
But people are like, why am I seeing stuff from my hometown? Like, why is my FYP so local? I don't know how I feel about this. I'm like, well, this is where we are.
I like a little local things thrown in every now and then.
Right?
You got to stay up on what's happening in your area. I'm going to say it. I like the new water tower.
Wow. I like that it's going to hold water.
I like that it's going to hold clean water.
There's that. So, I'm fine. Look, the city's got to grow. The city's got to do what it's got to do. So I understand. I also understand all of the sentiments. And what I really thought about last night, what kind of occurred to me is that we don't necessarily have a city skyline in Idaho Falls. There's not like, you roll into Boise, you can see the tall buildings. You roll into Salt Lake, you can see the tall buildings. There's not necessarily an Idaho Falls skyline. And so for a long time, the skyline was defined by the existing old water tower. And so I think that like sentimentality and everything else and people talking about it's been an icon, and, like all of the things, totally understand. Born and raised here. I've seen it my whole life. I get it. It's also a part of infrastructure and it's fading.
Right.
Now, what the city plans to do or how they manage it, what it ends up turning into, whether it comes down or not, whether it turns into a restaurant like some people recommend, I don't know. That's not up to me. I'm just happy to have flowing water to my house.
Clean water.
I'm grateful for that.
Me too.
And if that means that there's a cool light up tower, all right.
And I appreciate the people in charge making those decisions.
Yeah, I
and
don't
having to deal with the backlash.
Any of those folks. Like that's a rough gig. And every time somebody like me posts something about it and the comments go crazy, I go like, hey, listen. This is nothing I can control. It doesn't matter. And I also don't really have a thought.
I think it's funny that you wanted to hear some other hometown controversies, and there were two others that were involving
water towers. Yeah. Specifically, like the same thing, and it's got to be because defining skyline. Nampa isn't downtown Boise. Nampa doesn't have a big skyline.
Right.
Like, and if it's a landmark, if it's a thing, then yeah, I can see why people would be like, you changed our thing. But to be so upset, there are way more important things to be upset about.
I get it. I do.
Then my water tower is now a water tank.
We could be Carrie.
Yeah, and we could have full septic.
We could have a lot of problems with our sewage.
Well, and I think the big deal there is that they don't have a sewer treatment facility. Like, East Idaho is a little bit more developed than Cary, Idaho. And so, if you're out rural and you have your own septic, that's one thing. But if you're going to plumb into the city's septic and it's full at capacity, that's a problem. Yeah. I didn't know that was a thing. Nobody's reporting on that.
No, we don't hear anything about that. And sorry, Pocatello, sorry about your mall.
Yeah.
I liked that mall. I frequented that mall when I lived there.
Spent a lot of time in the Pine Ridge
It is
Mall.
sad.
Yeah.
It's a sad one.
Yep.
We're going to get through it, everybody. Right. We're going to get through all of these changes.
And a lot of people also wanted to bring up, like, I didn't know this was your big controversy. I thought that Lori Vallow was the big deal. And I went, that's a Rexburg / Salem issue.
Let's stop talking about her.
Right? Can we? Just for a minute? That'd be cool. Anyway, if you want to see the TikTok, it's on my TikTok. You want to chime in? Go for it. That's fine. There's plenty of room for comments. There's plenty in there. You can see. You're not alone. Everybody's got something to say.
Oh, they always do.
Yeah. All right. Hometown controversy? Is that what I called it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Just look for that video on TikTok if you want to see it.
We've talked about this before, but our daughter is going to be driving soon, and we have a car that used to be our son's.
Right.
It is a what year?
2002.
2002.
Yeah.
Toyota.
Yeah, and it's got 200,000 miles.
It's fine
it's a Toyota
for a first car.
Right.
It's great. Our son did it. He survived.
You'd think we asked her to drive the most horrendous vehicle you've ever heard of or seen in your entire life.
You spent some time working on it this weekend.
Yeah.
You put air in the tires. Yeah. You got a new battery.
I got this thing up and running.
Took it through the car wash.
Yeah.
It looks great.
I've detailed the inside for the most part. Like I've cleaned this thing up. Like it's a good looking little
looks sharp.
Ride.
And it looks much cooler than my first car did.
Okay. My first car that I purchased and drove was a 1965 Ford, like a truck. And it was big and heavy and loud and big. And it was
Was that your choice, or did somebody
make the truck?
Okay.
Nobody was like, please take this truck. What do you mean beg me?
No, like I had a car, but I didn't want to drive it, but it was the only one we had. So it wasn't like I was like, yeah, blah.
Was that the Mercury Sable?
Yeah.
Yeah. Good ride.
No.
Peeling clear coat.
Missing rear view mirror.
Yeah. Important things. So, as a first time driver, get you to school, get you to practice kind of vehicle, this is great. It's reliable,
It's perfect. It's fine. It's got
awesome.
Leather seats. She said that she doesn't like the inside because she doesn't like the leopard print.
Which there is no leopard print.
There is no leopard print.
There is wood trim. Like the things that people are like, this is luxury. It's got leather interior. Yeah. It's got wood trim. It's got some chrome. Like all these things where you're like, ooh, this is like high dollar interior.
Hot ticket.
She's like, no, it's gross.
I know.
Like,
yeah,
whoa,
well.
slow down. Car that you don't have to pay for.
Do you want to ride the bus?
Yeah.
Or do you want to drive yourself?
Right.
Because for me, I'd rather drive this car that's not terrible.
Yeah. We went to the store with her.
Stinky old bus.
I saw this station wagon that had the most beat up looking wood panels ever. And I said, oh, hey, we could get that one instead. And she was like, yeah, please, let's do. That one's awesome. What is wrong with you?
I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
I don't know. Why is she so angry about this thing?
I don't either. I think there's a couple more things we have to do to that car, right?
Yeah.
Maybe a windshield, because it needs a new windshield. It's pretty cracked. What's the other thing?
And I need to get new tires.
New tires, for sure.
I need to get new tires and a windshield going.
But other than that, it really is.
Oh, it's a great little car.
Terrific little car.
Yeah. The air conditioning worked great. I was blown away.
The radio's not great.
Nah, but that's distracted driving anyhow. Ham it up to that.
I mean, really, I didn't have an air condition. Like, my air conditioning unit was broken in my Mercury Sable.
My air conditioning was roll down the window and get a breeze.
Exactly. And I had to drive to Pocatello and back all the time in college. No air conditioning on the freeway. You ever done that?
You ever done that?
Yeah, it's terrible.
You ever done that? Yeah.
Yeah. It's terrible.
Yeah, well.
She should be lucky.
She is lucky. She should be grateful.
She should be grateful.
Yeah. We got to teach this kid some gratitude.
These spoiled
Give her
kids.
the attitude of gratitude. I mean, it's not changing. So, you know, there's a few things she's like, I just want fuzzy dice and it'll be fine.
That's right. She does
I don't
want
know
some
why.
Fuzzy dice to
because
hang
that's
from the...
typically something you put in like a 50s car, but okay.
Whatever.
She thinks it's that old. She's like 50s, 2002, same. It's an old car.
And she wants a Miata. Like, that's
Real
her
bad.
dream car.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
I know.
Really?
Which is really cool. But she wants the one with the pop-up headlights and the whole deal.
They're that cool.
They're pretty cool.
She loves them.
Yeah.
Whatever. You got some weird taste. I still prefer anything to not ride the stinky old bus.
Right?
Oh.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
We did something fun yesterday, something that you were pretty excited to do.
Yeah.
The way that you gathered all the equipment that you needed.
Yeah. So I know today is kind of the kickoff, if you will, for a lot of back to school. Kids going back to school all over the place. And over the next few weeks, that's kind of going to be the norm.
Right.
More people will be going back to school. And I have a picture of me on my first day of kindergarten.
Oh.
It's pretty special. And I did just some quick math and assumed that would have been 1987 when I was 5.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So I posted, I had this picture printed out, and I said, I really want to recreate this image. So I gathered up my backpack and a lunchbox, and I got some clothes that I feel like are pretty close to what I was wearing when I was 5. Yeah. And went back to the exact place I was standing. I'm standing in the exact same spot in front of the exact same building.
Right.
The building has changed.
Only slightly.
The facade on the front of the building has changed, but the concrete steps are the same in both photos. The bush has been replaced by a weed. And there's a few things going on at this place. Anyway, went and recreated the photo. I just posted it on Instagram and Facebook and Threads, and you can go see it at Classy97KLCE. If you want to see what I looked like on my first day of kindergarten and what I looked like yesterday when I recreated the photo.
It's pretty adorable.
I wanted to get in on the first day of school stuff because, you know, it's a big deal.
You said When our kids looked at the photo of you from kindergarten, or was it kindergarten?
Yeah.
Okay. They wondered what shorts you were wearing.
Yeah.
And you said, I don't know. I think my mom made them.
Yeah, my mom made shorts and pants and stuff. I don't think she made many shirts, but she was definitely making shorts at that point in my life.
I think it's funny that your shorts come down so low on your legs,
yes,
but your socks come up so high that
that's right.
Only your knees are visible.
That's correct.
You want air, but not too much.
That's right.
Just my knees.
That's
I
correct.
want just my knees to be seen.
Yes. It's very stylish. Are you looking at the photo?
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty good. I love it. So
I'm impressed with how well it turned out. Like, the pose was real easy because I'm just arms there, like, real excited. Okay. I'm a little squintier in 2025.
Yeah, you didn't have glasses. Oh, the sun was in your...
Well, but I also didn't get glasses until the last day of second grade. So.
I'm pretty proud of you for taking the photo without your hat.
Well, I didn't have a hat on in 1987.
I know.
I shouldn't have a hat on in 2025.
But I rarely see you without a hat, especially in photos.
I know.
Because nobody can see your bald head.
That's right. It's a secret.
No one can know you're bald.
It's a secret. I wasn't bald in 1987.
You were going to shave your beard.
Yeah, but you said that I shouldn't.
Yeah.
Because you don't like my face.
That's not it.
I think so. I think you were like, no, don't.
Well, I said no, don't, just because I prefer.
Yeah, because you don't like my face.
No, that's not true. I prefer your face with facial hair. That's
right,
it.
because what's underneath the beard?
Your face.
My face. Yeah, I don't like it. Keep it covered up. I don't like your face.
It just makes you look very, very young.
Yeah, that would have been funny for the photo.
Then you should have done it.
No, you told me not to, because then you'd have to look at this face.
Stop it. Stop it. That
anyway.
picture is adorable.
I like when people recreate photos. I think this one was pretty solid.
I agree.
If you have old photos, I recommend if you have old photos from when you were like in kindergarten or something, and it's your first back to school stuff, go retake it. If you can go to the same spot. It was weird standing there. I felt weird. I'm like, I stood here 38 years ago.
Do you remember what the inside of that school looked like?
Vaguely. Because I remember, like, you'd walk in, there was kind of a big playroom area, and then they had a kitchen off in the back where they would prepare snacks and stuff. And then they had the outside area where the guy came out. He was like, "What are you doing out here taking pictures?" There was an awning thing. There was a cover. That was a covered area. It's not covered anymore. But that's where I had my first Squeeze It.
Ooh.
I remember that. Remember that? I don't remember anything about kindergarten. I don't remember learning anything.
You just remember your Squeeze It.
This is the same place I dressed up like Santa Claus for a Christmas program, which was a big deal, and we sang up on the housetop.
How did you get to be Santa?
Lucky guy.
Sheesh.
Lucky guy.
I bet all the other kids hated you for that.
Well,
what is he going to play Santa Claus?
Maybe I auditioned and was just stellar. I don't know. Maybe I was quite the performer.
Maybe.
I don't remember a lot about it.
You were little.
I was 5. So anyway, there you go. There's my recreated first day of school.
What's on your?
photo.
I'm trying to see what's on your shorts from 1987. Are they horses?
Dinosaurs, probably.
No.
That's what's on my shorts in 2025. Dinosaurs. Those are real clothes I own.
Yeah.
These are real things I wear.
The dinosaur swim trunks that you wore yesterday?
Yeah, and then just wore them all day.
Wore them all day.
Because they were on. I wasn't going to change. Why? You're like, I can't believe you're just hanging out all day in your swim trunks. I'm like, yeah. Here we go.
Oh, it's funny. Go check it out on Facebook and Instagram because it's pretty adorable.
At Classy97
Both
KLC.
pictures, 1987 and 2025, are both adorable.
I'm wearing my fly fishing boots because they were the only boots that I had.
I still claim that I think you're wearing two different boots in your picture from 1987.
I don't think so.
You think one is just muddier than the other.
I think the right boot is a little bit worn out. And then the left boot is pulled up a little taller on the tongue is a little higher. It's the same boot.
Okay.
It's probably not even a boot. You know what it probably is like a Velcro New Balance. That's probably what it is. It's a cool shoe.
You look really cool.
You're so mean. You're being mean to that kid. Why are you being mean to that kid? You're being mean to 5-year-old me.
No, I know. I'm sorry. I just. Why is his shorts so high?
You're being mean to me as a 5-year-old. I don't like it. I wouldn't be mean to you as a 5-year-old.
I'm sorry. You're cute. I said you're adorable.
Yeah.
We got to go watch Weird Al Yankovic.
Yeah,
over
we
the
did.
Weekend.
I forgot that happened on Friday. That was a fun show.
It was a great show. He did a great job. And how old did we decide that he was?
65, I think.
65?
Yeah, I think
that dude
that's
is
right.
He was kicking.
Yeah, he's 65.
He was dancing.
He was doing the Michael Jackson leg.
He still, Weird Al.
Yeah.
Still put on a good show, buddy.
It was a great show. It was a lot of fun, and I'm glad that I got to see it. I've been listening to him for a long time. And I really enjoyed Puddle's Pity Party, too, the show that opened for Weird Al.
I didn't know what to expect.
Right. I don't think anyone did. And I went, huh, Kevin Costner. I learned a lot about Kevin Costner.
There was one point, so Weird Al had all of these in-betweeners, like when he would perform a song and then he'd leave the stage to do like a
wardrobe change.
Like a costume change, yeah. And so then he had these little bits of like funny clips from different shows that he's done and different things.
It was very UHF. It was very UHF.
Yes.
And I was so like, this is awesome. Little weird clips, like different appearances he's made on like Scooby-Doo and Rocky and Bullwinkle and like all kinds of stuff.
So I was like, I'm going to take this opportunity and go to the restroom. So I went to the restroom.
Yeah.
I thought I was hurrying, but then I heard fat.
Yeah.
On the way back and I was like, I gotta hurry. I gotta see this.
Yeah.
I gotta see this.
That was a big moment when he comes out in the costume and the whole deal. It's very cool.
It was fun. He did a great job. It was so good. And what I love the most about Weird Al is that he's just always been true to himself.
Very much so.
Like, I am a weirdo and I own it and I accept it and this is who I am, like it or hate it. And I don't know, maybe that's why he's so successful. Because he's just like, this is who I am. I got weird long curly hair and I play a weird instrument.
Yeah. And when the accordion came out under the spotlight, what a moment that was. Like, oh, here we go. And then he did a polka medley with a bunch of new stuff that I hadn't heard those versions of. That was great. That was really fun. And then had Billie Eilish and Taylor Swift. And then did you see the little cartoon graphic was Taylor and Travis and him and Billy. And I was like, why did Travis get in here? How did that happen? But there he is. Yeah, it was pretty funny. Anyway, yeah, it was unapologetically weird, and it was a good show. Very good show.
I had a good time. And the crowd, the huge crowd.
Right. It sold out. That show was packed. And I really loved the encore. I was like racking my brain because I didn't want to look at the set list to see, what was going to be happening or when songs were going to be happening. And you're like, there's still like 8 songs. Like he's been playing for 2 hours and there's still like 8 songs. I'm like, yeah, this is great. I'm having a great time.
Library.
And then it got to the encore and I was like, what is left? Like I'm really racking my brain. And then the second I saw a single stormtrooper, I went, of course. The 2 Star Wars tracks. Like, it's got to be Yoda. It's perfect.
Yoda.
It was so good. Such a great show.
That was fun. It was a good time.
Yep. If you ever get a chance to see Weird Al, definitely don't miss the opportunity.
Yeah, it was fun.
What a great show. I just saw some sad news.
What's some sad news?
The mall-based teen accessory retailer Claire's recently announced that it's filing Chapter 11 bankruptcy and has identified several locations that it will be closing soon.
No.
Yep.
Claire's.
Apparently, according to the CEO, Chris Kramer, they cited increased competition, consumer spending trends, and the ongoing shift away from brick-and-mortar retail as the reason for the decision, along with, quote, our current debt obligations and macroeconomic factors. Do you know what that means?
They don't pay their bills?
Yeah, I don't know what that means. I'm just trying to... Our current debt obligations.
I hate my current debt obligations.
No kidding.
I hate
and macroeconomic factors. You wouldn't understand. You're just regular old people. I'm a CEO. That's what that means. So they are closing down 13. I'm trying to see the remaining 18 Claire's locations and Icing, which is their sister brand.
Oh.
So they're closing 18 stores. 13
They're
Claire's.
icing out icing?
Yes. And fortunately, I guess, is that none of them are in Idaho, but there is the Park City, Utah, and the Provo, Utah locations that'll be closing. And then there is an Icing in Orem, Utah that will be closing as well. So,
Claire's.
Yeah, it feels like they said that if there isn't a buyer identified soon, that Claire's will close all of them.
Dude, Claire's,
and liquidate their inventory.
Claire's was always there for me growing up.
I know.
Anytime I needed
glitter,
pizza earrings,
yeah,
Claire's was there.
That's right. That's right. So anyway, just wanted you to know it's sad times.
That is sad times.
That's what's happening. They filed a while ago. Now they're liquidating stores.
There was a store that came in the 90s that was kind of like a Claire's knockoff, and so. The mall that I used to shop in was the Twin Falls Mall.
Magic Valley Mall.
No, that's not what it's called.
Bet.
I don't know what it's called. It might be called that.
It's called Magic Valley Mall.
And they had Claire's forever. And I remember being like, Mom, I'm just going to go to Claire's. I got to go get my elephant earrings.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was a store that came in like not 5 stores down that was like really similar to Claire's. And I remember being like, ooh, there are 2. It was exciting.
I was trying to see if there was another one. There was,
What?
Claire's was just the one. I'm trying to find
I was trying
competitor.
to find it too, but I don't know. I feel like there was one.
Yeah, I don't know.
I might be wrong.
Nonetheless.
Sad day.
Yep. That is some change.
It is called the Magic Valley Mall.
No way. Would you rather this or that?
This is a back to school this or that.
Makes sense.
Would you rather have a teacher that tells way too many bad jokes or a teacher who never smiles? I'm going with bad jokes.
Yeah, I think I would tolerate. There'd be a fun atmosphere, even if the jokes were lame-o.
Yeah, exactly.
And you'd be able to build some camaraderie with the classmates and be like, this guy.
Yeah.
Let's like really laugh hysterically every time he tells one. Like, oh, good one, Mr. Wayne. His first name's Bruce. Yeah,
I was just
that's right.
Say,
it's Batman.
Batman is your teacher?
But we don't know that. We just know him as Mr. Wayne.
Mr. Wayne.
Yeah, but we all have our theories. Like, that dude 100% has a bat cave. And he tells terrible jokes to make us think he's not cool. But really, he's Batman. You see, it's a cover.
Mr. Wayne is so lame.
Yeah. Yep.
Secretly, he's fighting crime to save all the school children.
Just the same handful of supervillains over and over and over.
That rascally penguin.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you.
The Riddler again.
He steals all of his jokes from the Riddler.
Well, the Riddler wasn't a comedian. He was a puzzler. He was the Joker is the guy who he's like,
that's right. That's right.
All that, jokes.
So he's stealing all of his jokes from the Joker.
Well, I think he heard the jokes when the Joker told him, and he thought they were kind of cute. So he was like, I'm going to try these out in the classroom. And so then he brought him to class. What is this world we're creating?
I don't know.
Would you rather this or that? I'm taking the bad joke teacher.
Sames. Samesies, buddy.
We were writing fan fiction there for a minute. I don't know what was happening. Anyway, would you rather this or that?
There's one creature that I just don't care for, and it is the wasp.
Yeah?
There was a pretty extensive wasp nest that we found in our...
The wheel well of that car.
Yep.
Yeah. And to be fair, the car's been parked for a little while, and so the wasps made a home.
A very nice home.
It was larger than I expected, and when I knocked it down, I was like, "Whoa, that's a gross one."
You made some wasps very angry.
Yeah, it was gross.
So then we kicked it into the middle of the road.
As you do. I don't want them buzzing around the car or around the house.
And then, just let the cars run over it.
Yeah, ugh. Awful.
Killed any wasps that kind of flew out of the nest. So we killed them and then just kicked the nest into the road.
Right.
Probably not the proper way to dispose of that.
I don't know. I don't want to deal with it. It's gross.
No. But then I found out later that there were just some wasps that were returning home for the evening, and they were flying around where their home used to be. And I felt kind of sad.
Well, I think they relocate. They'll be fine.
I looked it up because I was like, what do lonely wasps do when they come home and their house is destroyed?
Yeah.
They typically find other colonies to join.
Yeah, they'll be fine.
I think they will be fine. Or they attempt to repair and rebuild the nest if it's just partially damaged. They couldn't have repaired this one.
No. I don't care for them. Here's the thing. We've got quite a bit of them in the backyard. And they are eating the little moth larvae and all the gross stuff in the garden. I appreciate that. Doing good work. Keep that up. I like it. The birds are supposed to eat them. Birds aren't holding up their end of the deal.
No, they're not. But also, if you were a bird, would you want to eat a wasp? No.
I think they do. I think they like them.
I don't think they do.
It's like spicy nuggets. Same. Like, oh, yeah, wasp. But they're supposed to. They're supposed to eat all kinds of bugs and stuff. And they just aren't holding up their end of the deal.
I know. It's because we're giving them too much food. They don't have a need to eat
birds?
the wasps. Yeah.
That's fair. But they also could vary up their diet. I mean, I don't know which of the birds. It's probably like the sparrows and stuff that would be eating the bugs.
You know that praying mantises eat wasps
Sure,
too?
They eat all kinds of crazy things. They're wild.
You're wild, praying mantis.
Yeah, you're crazy.
Wild.
You're wild. Yeah. They are. They're weird looking. They're aliens. And they don't like their heads. And I don't like the way they eat things. I can't stand to watch it or listen to it. It's gross. Thanks for doing it. Do it out of my purview. I don't want it. Go out of there.
I really hope all the praying mantises hear this and they get together and they're like, let's go to Josh's house.
Buffet at that house.
Hey, I just found out that mice and skunks and raccoons may eat wasps as well.
I don't want those around the house.
Well, they eat their nests.
I don't want those around the house.
Well, we've got skunks because I've smelt them before.
Not at our house. They're nearby. There's a lot of land around our house.
I've also seen some raccoons around our house.
I haven't seen a raccoon around our house. I've seen them in the neighborhood.
I've heard about them in the neighborhood, but I haven't seen them.
True.
I think one managed to make its way into our house and is living with us, claiming it's a dog.
No, I mean, that dog does have some raccoon traits for sure.
Raccoon tendencies.
Yeah. I look at it and I go, you're part raccoon, aren't you?
You're part something.
You're something else. Well, good science info about lonely wasps.
Thank you.
I mean, I learned something.
Well, that's kind of sad. It really is sad. Like, you built up your home and you plant some larvae and then you come home one day
Quit building it in the weirdest places.
Day of hunting and you're like, where's my house?
Well, I knew they were there because there was about 10 of them or so sitting on the tire.
Ugh.
And I said, there's no way there's that many just sitting here. There's definitely a nest somewhere. And I tried to look under there, but I couldn't see. And I was creeped out by them as it was because I don't like them. And I was like, I'm going to the car wash. Went through the car wash, came back, pulled into the parking spot, and immediately they were like, hey, you're back. Let's be back at our nest.
Yeah,
and
we're ready to be home.
I went, no. I got to fix that. And that's when I got really under there, and I looked, and I went, that's a big one. And it was. It was a big one.
It is no more.
Yeah.
We took care of it.
Ugh. Still gives me the
because danger is my middle
name.
name.
It really grosses me out.
I kind of kicked the wasp nest at you accidentally.
Yeah, you did. And I had to jump real quick because it was flying toward me. I'm a little heebie-jeebed right now. I'm kind of grossed out.
Okay.
I'm just telling you, like I got skin crawlies.
Okay.
Ugh.
Let's end the show then, bud.
All right, let's wrap it up. If you missed any part of the show, you want to relive it, you can get the show as a podcast on demand everywhere podcasts are available. You can watch it on YouTube if you want. And I say watch it. It's not like you can see us talking all the time. We do post stuff on shorts and stuff behind the scenes. But you can subscribe to the podcast on YouTube, and then you can watch it, on your TV or whatever.
Right.
Which is cool. And you can take us everywhere you go. If you go to Spotify, if you go to Apple Podcasts, if you go to Amazon, wherever you get podcasts, you can get Wake Up Classy 97, the podcast on demand. And follow us on socials. Go check out my weird body because it's a weird shape. And it has been since I was 5.
It's a normal shaped body, but you're wearing the same clothes.
Same size?
Same size. Just same style.
At Classy 97 KLCE to follow us on socials everywhere. Have a good day. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Goodbye.
Thanks for listening to Wake Up Classy 97, the podcast. If you enjoy the show, please share, subscribe, and rate the podcast. Wake Up Classy 97 is hosted by Josh and Chantel Tyler and is a production of Riverbend Media Group. For more information or to contact the show, visit riverbendmediagroup.com.